Williams, CEO Face, and you know, Paco, Melly Mel, and it cost me, D to the R.E. Wowzers. I try to tell these rappers, yo, go get away. Wowzers. We run this radio like every day. Wowzers. Oh, don't be mad.
And of course, we're here chilling. Of course, we're chilling with this dude, this gentleman. Of course, initially when he came in back in 2009, he came in under the Living Proof banner. He made sure that we, you know, held it up with him and Evanston Blender, of course. You know what I'm saying? He even gave the Royalty Radio family a little cameo. And of course, you know, he also told us that, well, if you hate on him, it's a non-issue, you know what I'm saying? And if you need to shed a tear, then he's got a tissue. So, 3 years later, man, he's back after giving us the warning, letting the world know that he wants us to know that his new team he has in place now, Hush Paper Management Group, they're going hard. They're going to do everything. He's ready to show the world that he's ready to stay fresh with Irish Spring and a new white tee. And of course, welcome back to Royalty Radio, the one and only Mayne Ishu. Welcome back, man.
All day, respect. You know what I mean? Respect. We're here. I mean, time is due, you know. There's always a break, and there's always time to get, you know, master your craft and get right.
Yes,
I mean, time is due. I'm here.
You know what? It's been a long time, 2009 all the way up to, like, what have you been up to in that time?
Ah, man, like I said, you know, there's always time to perfect your craft, and you know, just make sure everything is on point. And there's certain things in life that, you know, personal matters that people have to take care of and things. And you know, I'm no quitter. At the end of the day, certain things you take care of them. You know, take your time and make sure stuff's all right before you want to, you know, step back into the game, get your feet right, you know, and everything good. And good.
That's
so,
true.
You know,
That's true.
Took my time. Certain issues with business and stuff, you know, affected certain things, but you know, I bounced back.
Alright, now, for those who don't know, if you have to reintroduce yourself to individuals who are out there listening to you for the first time, who is Mayne Ishu?
I mean, shoot, I am your main issue. Think about it. You know what I mean? This is and when it comes to this music, you know, I am every other artist out there. I am their main issue. You know, I mean, if you're just a regular, you know, person doing your thing, I am a source to the fresh world. You know what I mean? I'm a source to, you know, just to show people on how to correct, you know what I'm saying, certain things, how to correct things, how to stay fresh, how to keep on point with your lifestyle. Because you know, when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good, right? So I mean, that's all the message I'm trying to spread. You know, and simplicity is key. So that's Mayne Ishu for you.
All right. Of course, you're originally with the Living Proof family, and now you're with Hush Paper Management Group. What was the whole situation regarding the transition between that?
I mean, with Living Proof, like I said, there was a lot of business involved, and a lot of times when you're working with a lot of people at one time, you know, everyone has different, you know, life issues they need to take care of, and a lot of things kind of like, a lot of people bumped heads, a lot of things, you know, but more on the business end, you know, so, and we like to do business correct, we like to handle our business on point and everything to teach, so when things weren't running right, you know, certain things had to get cut.
For sure.
And I mean, it's always better, you know, it gives the people a chance to focus on one thing instead of 5, you know what I mean? So.
For sure. Now, was Hush Paper, was it a direct transition from Living Proof, as in Living Proof was taken away and then it became Hush Paper, or was it that just became a new separate entity on its own without anything?
Not really. Hush Paper Media is more of like film team, right?
Okay.
You know, so it's not really as the business, as big as the business was with Living Proof, right? Because we had everything, right? From like, you know, sing, reggae, everything. Like Hush Paper Media is just like a cover over just to push Mayne Ishu. Okay. It's more like just Mayne Ishu. There's no Hush Paper Media is just there for the media. You know what I mean? Okay. But like Mayne Ishu is the main thing right now. That's all it is.
Now, of course, every artist goes through some troubles at some point in time, whether it be with the team, you know, family, whatever it is. Yeah, for sure. You had you know, yourself in a situation last year where you found yourself in a bit of trouble. You know, some people went on to Toronto Rappers, I'll call them, saying they took some stuff from you. Like that. What was that whole situation about? How did that situation occur? Like,
I mean, when you're out there, you know what I mean. There's always gonna be, regardless of what you're doing. You know, you could be a hockey player, whatever what you're doing. There's always going to be, as much love you're getting, there's always gonna be that amount of hate. You know what I mean? At the same time, and there's a lot of friends that are phonies. You know what I mean? And in this business, shoot, they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm a man, I'll tell you what it is. I got caught slipping. I'm by myself. Usually I'm always with people. You get what I'm saying? And people always see me here and there, this and that. They see the ice, they see this and that. But they see me one time by myself, 2:30 in the morning, and then after hours, hey, you know what I'm saying? Any other hater, would, you know what I'm saying, try something.
Right.
You know, I got some scars from it. You know, there's no bitchness into this shit. You know what I'm saying? People were there. People seen what happened.
Right.
So I can't really further, you know what I'm saying, announce exactly what happened. But people know what happened, and you know, it's a part of life. You know, you bounce back and you learn from it. But look, I'm still here, and I'm going stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it kind of helped me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are trying to get fame off of the little fame I got. You know what I'm saying? But I let them get their 5 minutes of fame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because as fast as they go up, as fast as they come down.
That's true. That's
you know what I mean? That's Mayne Ishu. That's all there is.
For sure, for sure. Now, what would be one of the main things that you learned from that whole experience? Was it to never be caught alone, or was it more so just to be able to get up each time something like that happens?
There's a lot more to it, you know. It's not just the fact that I was by myself. Because there are times when I'm by myself, you know, and I'm simple like that. But I wouldn't say I really learned much except to the fact that watch the people who claim, you know what I'm saying, they're close to you. You have your main people, then you have a circle of people. You get what I'm saying? And there's a lot more to it than what people really know. You know, so the one thing I can say I did learn is just to keep the circle tight. You know, keep the circle tight and just move militant, tight though, small. You know what I mean? Deep isn't everything.
For sure.
Deep is not everything. Remember, shallow. It's simple. It's easy, and you can focus on more things, you know, less things in front of you. So that's one thing I did learn. Keep it tight.
Are one of your favorites?
You know what? Number 9 is a hot track. That's like, it's just for different types of music, and I like all of it. But like
what's the Number 9 is Out of Control.
Yeah, no, Out of Control is one of the hot ones. My favorite one, I would say, I would say Gotta Believe.
Okay. And why would that one be the most?
Like I said, it's something that I never I put out songs like that before, but it was before I was actually like known.
Okay.
So it was like I felt like it was time to put another song like that out. Just, you know, speaking of me as a, you know, just coming up from a kid to an adolescent to a man, right? And to just like the things I went through and what, you know, just from then up till now, you know, and just what I was taught as a youth, you know, what I was taught up to, you know, how to like
present yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just how to live, you know? And just like, you know, there's always OGs growing up telling me, yo, you know, do this, do that, do this, do that. But that one guy, that one dude, it's a true story. It's not just a hook I wrote, it's a true story. There's that one guy who told me, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever anything you do, and anything you do, do it to the best of your advantage, but you have to believe in what you're doing. You know, there's certain people who sing and rap, but when you listen to them, you don't believe them because it doesn't sound believable. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of things I do will make sure, you know, have faith, believe in stuff, believe in yourself. Believe. You know, so and you'll get a lot more further in life.
That's it. Now, of course, why should these people listen to the mixtape? Even though, you know, you said it already, but just repeat it to them. Let them know why they should download the mixtape and why they should listen to it.
Well, man, it's a life changing experience. You know. It's like going rock climbing or jumping off a cliff. It's a life-changing experience. You'll always remember this. You know, there's certain music people make, and you know, you'll hear it. It'll be in your list for like, you know, a year or so, and after that you forget about it. But I make music that hits your core. You get what I'm saying? I'm making music that this is not even anything of any of my deep stuff. You get what I'm saying? This is just something to, you know, get into the mind and, you know, get more fans out of it, right? But at the same time, I felt like this is a reason. The main reason you should listen to this mixtape is to just get your life, you know what I'm saying, get your lifestyle together. I want to help people. I want to help people get the lifestyle together, get your fresh together, get your stuff right. Because, you know, when you look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So white tee and simplicity is key. When you live simple, a lot of things just fall into place. And I just want to give the rest of the world the experience what I went through with this whole white tee experience. You know what I mean?
That's it. And of course, who are some of the features that you have on this mixtape?
Wow, shoot, it's like, wow, shout out the East Side, see that, you know, he's over in the East, he's doing his thing. Man, there's Sly Lawless, there's Beat Up Sos, you know, they're from West Side also, and Saga and stuff. But, shoot, Toast, shout out to Toast, he's an upcoming, he's actually from my side, from the G section, shout out to everybody in the G sec, Northgate dudes, you know, honestly, shoot, there's too much to remember. Like, almost every other song, there's a feature on there. You know what I mean? I can't, shout out to my dude, E. Weeze. He's from Indiana. Man, there's a lot of features, man. F-Star, you know. That's my sister, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my stepsister, by the way.
Most definitely.
So,
now,
yeah.
of course, we all know that production, a lot of times, production is handled by King D.
Yeah.
Was he the only one on this track, production-wise?
Wow, this time, it's just like the features. This time, we reached out to a lot of producers, like, worldwide, actually.
Okay.
Man, King D's obviously on it. Right. Obviously, BSG, you know, right. Banging them out. Man, shout out to the Kid Fresh. Okay. You know, he's doing his thing on there also. Man, there's a lot, man. There's a whole lot.
Okay.
What's his name again? Which one? Man, there's a whole lot right now. It's in my head. I can't.
It's all good. It's all good.
How many times?
Most of it. And of course, you know, every time you get guests on, you know, we always want you to freestyle. So you down for that?
I'm down. You already know.
All right, let's go, man.
Hey. Woo. All right. 905. Yeah. Hey. 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 Okay, we going now. Okay. Hey. You say you feel your boy's flow? Why you lying? He's been shit. My disease flow got me dying. He's been sick. High degrees, please don't ever try him. He's been strict. Better think twice on some Siamese twin shit. Whew, I'm with that Kaya, he's king shit. How I leave tracks like a tire leaves imprints. Stay with my rider, she's been thick. Getting her thigh and knees like cartilage and muscle. Marvelous, boy, I put my heart in this and hustle. The wordplay got these fucking artists in a puzzle. Yeah, I heard say niggas want my heart and lips to muzzle, but I always have a buzz, boy, regardless if I guzzle. Hey, I give a fuck where you from or where you residing. These niggas ain't shit till they got the crew beside them. Too conniving, you say I ain't all that. Fool, you lying, all you stupid fucking faggots fall back, scuba diving. If I...